Are you ready for the Monday Night Football challenge that I entered?
Yeah, let's hear it. I'm excited.
All right, so prop up, right? Thrive Fantasy.
That's
We
it.
welcome you to our family, to the Bettor Sports Network family, and to Moose and Keith. You're our sponsor, and we love you guys out there. Going to be talking to someone from Thrive Fantasy tomorrow on the program. So I decided the first legit challenge that I entered, and again, I told you I was messing around with the props a little bit all weekend long. It's the $20 Monday Night Football Challenge. Prize pool is upwards of $25,000. What you're allowed to do here is you pick, there's 20 props listed, you pick 10, and they give you point totals for each one, right? So obviously it's something that's more likely to happen, then it's somewhere between 75 and like 95 points. Something a little bit less likely to happen, you get over the 100 points there. So here's my list. And we'll go each one. You tell me yes, no, you like it, okay?
Okay, let me hear.
Devontae Parker, I'm going to give you a reason, by the way. Devontae Parker, over 27.5 receiving yards. He does have 64 or more receiving yards, 2 of his last 3 games.
I like that.
Right?
I like that.
That gets me 95 points. So it's not a big point getter, but not bad. This one I went back and forth on, but I think I'll go with it anyway. Ramondre Stevenson, over 88.5 receiving and rushing yards, will get me 105 points, and he's topped this number in 4 consecutive games.
I know it could be kind of throwing darts up against the wall sometimes with the Pats in the backfield, but I do like that about Stevenson. Yes, I'm with you.
Let me give you a few Bears plays. How about Cole Kmet? Over 2.5 catches, gets me 100 points, and he's had 3 catches or more in 2 of his last 3 games.
Yeah, I don't love that one. That one's iffy to me. I'll be honest with you. I don't know. I could see him having 2 catches. I could also see Cole Kmet having little to no impact on the game tonight. That would be that's the first one I don't know if I love, but I think you're on board. That's a little bit of, and it's gambling for a reason, but It's a little bit of a gamble, right?
Darnell Mooney, over 51.5 receiving yards, gets me 100 points, and he's had 52 or more receiving yards in 3 consecutive games.
Yeah, I like that. Number 1 guy for Fields. Yes, I do like that. Speed, kind of making a big play down the field for sure.
Give you another one, not a big point getter, 75 points. Darnell Mooney to get 3 catches in the game, something that he has done 4 or more in 2 of the last 3.
I like that.
Right? Goes together, right?
Yes. I like that correlation.
2 Jacoby Myers plays. We're going to go over 50.5 receiving yards. Only gets me 90 points, but he's got 55 or more receiving yards in all 4 games that he has played in this year.
Yeah.
And he's got his guy back.
To receptions.
Yep, would be 5 catches, which would get us to 110 points. Now, this is where Thrive Fantasy did a really good job, because if this was 3.5 and was giving me 95 points, that's a hammer, right? But 4.5 catches, not something he always does. He's only done it twice this year.
Yeah, I could. Right, 3.5. I think Myers gets you to 5 receptions tonight.
And that's that's a big point getter then for 110 points.
Yes, I like that.
You know, I like the Justin Fields rushing number. What if we pair it together with his passing numbers, which is at 216.5, and he's done this in 3 consecutive games.
I love that.
Yeah.
I love that. If you told me it was just passing at 216.5, I would have been like, take that one out.
They didn't actually give that one. They pulled it off, yeah. How about this one? 110 points, another big point getter. Justin Fields to get 14 completions or more, which he's done in back-to-back games. You don't love it.
I don't love that.
110 points, that's why.
I know, I understand. It's a bigger risk. I don't know if I love over 14 receptions. 14 completions in the game. I don't know if I love that.
How about a weird one? Nick Folk, under 9.5 points scored, only gets me 75 points, and he's got 9 or less points in 5 of the 6 games played this year.
Yeah, well, I like that. I like the Folk under 9.5 points. If you think that the Pats are maybe going to punch it in, find the end zone more than they attempt field goals where they're able to finish off drives, I like that under 9.5 points.
And then what Thrive Fantasy does, which I think is really cool, they have you pick 2 what they call ICE players in case of emergency. So if one of these players suddenly is booted or like not booted, doesn't suit up tonight, 2 props can pop in for any of those. So again, these are not my favorite ones, but Equanimeous St. Brown, under a touchdown, doesn't score a touchdown, which he's only scored 1 touchdown this year.
Yeah, I love that.
Yeah.
That's great. Yeah, that's a good one.
Low value, 65 points. Yeah. Again, just whatever. And then also on here, Mac Jones to get 233 passing yards or more, which, I mean, is that actually 252 or more passing yards in his 2 healthy games? That gets you 100 points.
I like the Mac. I like your 2 ice picks. I do like those. I mean, I know you're the only 2 I didn't that, and listen,
Kmet.
they're the 2 I didn't love with Kmet and Fields completions.
And those are my big point getters, though. That gets me 100 and 110. So that's where,
right. Those are the
I knew I needed to take a little bit of risk here, because if you go like crazy chalky, I don't know how I'm going to beat other people in this contest.
Yeah, that is Thrive Fantasies. I want to hear exactly. I want to follow along tonight. I got my login, got my username. I want to see exactly how you do. That is, make sure to use promo code BETTOR, BETTOR, when you sign up, and you'll receive 100% instant first deposit match up to $250. Download Thrive Fantasy on the App Store, Play Store, or by visiting their website, www.thrivefantasy.com. Sign up and prop up today.